I think he's a super dangerous challenger, and he'll go into it with a lot of belief, but I believe that belief will get shrunk. As the rounds pass and as the shots start getting landed on him, the questions will be asked of him again. Oleksandr Usyk will be victorious.
But it's a fight that Daniel Dubois can definitely win. Yes. I don't think Usyk should.
Tony Bellew isn't sugarcoating anything. He sees Daniel Dubois as a dangerous challenger, but one whose threat vanishes once Oleksandr Usyk starts landing clean. Bellew believes Dubois might enter the ring full of belief, but that belief will erode round by round under Usyk's relentless precision and pressure. According to Bellew, the cracks will appear, and the same haunting pattern will unfold. Dubois will be dragged into that dark mental space where doubt overtakes confidence. When that moment arrives, Bellew is...
Daniel Dubois is now coming to a different stage in his career, where he's understanding now of what needs to be done and what's at stake. I think he's shown that he can overcome difficult times in fights now, and I think the victory over Anthony Joshua is going to propel his confidence levels to an all-time high.
Convinced Usyk will break him completely. For Bellew, this isn't just Usyk winning, it's Dubois folding under pressure. Yet Bellew also acknowledges a shift in Dubois' mindset. He sees a fighter who has evolved, who now understands the stakes and what it truly takes to compete at the elite level. Dubois has shown grit, battling through adversity and proving he's not the same man who crumbled before. But Bellew points to Usyk's victory over Anthony Joshua as the real turn.
Different machines.
Self-confidence will be...
And time waits for no man, as the saying goes. I just think that this is a fight it's exciting. It's a good fight. You've got to make Usyk the favourite, but it's a fight that Daniel Dubois can definitely win.
Turning point, not just for Usyk's career, but in how dangerous he's become. That win, Bellew says, elevated Usyk's confidence to a dangerous peak. This version of Usyk is a different machine, he warns. He's unstoppable. Time waits for no man. Bellew admits the fight is exciting and competitive. You've got to make Usyk the favorite, he says, but it's a fight Daniel Dubois can definitely win. It's a tempered nod to Dubois' chances, but one laced with realism. Carl Froch tries to add to the hype, calling Dubois...
You know, the trainer says to the other fighter and says, you're a cheat and you're not a God-fearing man and you're a liar. And, you know, I think this is just, you know, absolutely insane.
Dubois, a changed monster full of confidence and ready for war. Yet even Froch can't fully buy into the upset narrative. Deep down, he knows Usyk is the clear favorite. While Froch entertains the idea of Dubois pulling off a shock win, it comes off as hopeful noise rather than genuine belief. Usyk isn't just experienced, he's a ruthless technician who breaks down opponents with surgical precision. Froch's praise for Dubois feels forced, as if masking a deep-seated fear that Dubois is stepping into a nightmare he's not ready to handle. Meanwhile, chaos erupts outside the ring. Russ Anber, veteran...
Right now, I believe Usyk has more fans in UK than any of the other UK fighter.
Cutman and analyst slams Don Charles, Dubois' trainer, for an unhinged press conference rant filled with personal attacks. Charles branded Usyk a liar, a cheat, and not a God-fearing man. Anber tears into the tirade, calling it madness and a sign that Dubois' camp has lost psychological control. This isn't mind games, Anber says. This is panic in plain sight. While Dubois' team spirals into theatrics, Usyk remains composed and cold, a man untouched by the noise. The mental battle, it seems, is already over. Usyk, unfazed by chaos, holds every edge. As journalist Steve Cleese brutally sums it up, Usyk isn't just winning fights, he's conquering hearts. In Britain, no less. While Dubois' team...
He's a beast, he's a good fighter, he's a hard fighter to beat. And I think he'll learn from the mistakes he made in the first fight against Usyk, and it will give him a hard fight. Look, he has the tools to win that fight.
Stumbles under pressure, Usyk steals the spotlight from their very own. Cleese doesn't just hint at the truth, he declares it. Usyk is on another level, and unless Dubois can survive that cold, clinical storm, he'll be swallowed by it. Oleksandr Usyk now has more fans in the UK than Daniel Dubois himself, a brutal blow to British pride. While Dubois fights for acceptance at home, Usyk is being celebrated like royalty in foreign territory. Journalist KMS highlights the painful truth. This isn't just a gap in skill, but in admiration, legacy, and credibility. Usyk's charisma, brilliance, and indomitable warrior spirit.
But now my focus is Daniel.
And you have no doubt that you're going to beat him?
I think I win, yeah, I believe.
Have made him a global icon. Meanwhile, Dubois is still struggling to establish a loyal following on his own soil. This is more than just a boxing match. It's a symbolic takeover. According to KMAS, the heavyweight crown is no longer British. It belongs to Usyk, the true king operating in enemy territory. Amir Khan steps up to defend Dubois, portraying him as a powerhouse ready to redeem himself from past failures, especially the crushing loss to Usyk. Khan sees potential, but the reality is harsher. Yes, Dubois has raw power, but against a technician like Usyk, brute strength alone means little. Usyk isn't just a fighter. He's a calculated strategist who breaks down opponents with surgical precision. Dubois might hit hard, but his lack of elite...
He believes in himself, you know, and that's why he's talking the way that he's talking right now. He's a different proposition to the one that was boxing Oleksandr Usyk a couple of years ago. And he goes, not just physically, not just mentally, he totally believes in himself.
Ring IQ makes him dangerously exposed. Analyst Malatuma doesn't sugarcoat the situation either. He sees this not as a clash between equals, but a looming mismatch. To him, Dubois' strengths simply won't be enough to survive Usyk's brilliance. On the other side, Usyk's focus is unshakable, his confidence quiet yet chilling. "I will win," he says, not with arrogance, but cold certainty. It's not a boast, it's a declaration that feels final. What makes Usyk even more terrifying is the calm that surrounds him. Behind the composed demeanor is a fire that's already consumed giants. Dubois, for all his physical gifts, has never faced someone like Usyk.
Is a chance for Daniel Dubois to go down in British sporting folklore and to go and do the business, reverse that result.
Relentlessly precise, mentally unshakable, and always 3 steps ahead. Usyk doesn't just fight. He dissects, he outthinks, and he conquers. The burning question remains, can Dubois survive what's coming, or is he heading straight into a masterclass in destruction? Can Daniel Dubois handle the intellectual and psychological pressure that Oleksandr Usyk is about to unleash? This isn't just a physical contest. It's a war of minds. Usyk's brilliance goes far beyond footwork and technique. He's a master of mental warfare, and Dubois will need far more than power to survive what's coming. Spencer Oliver delivers a razor-sharp analysis of Dubois' evolution, stating that the fighter we see today is a drastically improved version of the one who faced Usyk in their previous encounter.
A heavy puncher. Both hands carries dynamite, and it's just going to be a case of picking his moments, believing in his work, and there are 3 or 4 fundamental things that he must do, and if he does them, he'll have success.
Counter. Dubois believes in himself, and that belief is real, Oliver explains. He emphasizes that the transformation isn't just physical or tactical, it's psychological. According to Oliver, this complete overhaul in self-belief may be the true game-changer in Dubois' arsenal. He's not just saying the right things, he's stepping into the rematch with the conviction of someone who knows he belongs at the top. Yet, the question lingers. Will this newfound confidence be enough to conquer a genius like Usyk? As veteran analyst Adam Smith notes, confidence is key, but against Usyk it's only the beginning. Usyk demands more than self-belief. He demands perfection under pressure. Precision, composure, and the ability to adapt on the fly, these are traits that define a true threat to Usyk's reign. Promoter Frank Warren sees this bout as a career-defining opportunity for Dubois. He passionately believes that the rematch on the 19th is more than just a fight. It's redemption. This is Daniel's chance to flip the script and rewrite history, Warren says. He's not just fighting for a title, he's fighting for his legacy. For Dubois, this is the moment to rise from the ashes of defeat and earn his place among the greats of British boxing. George Fox adds his voice to the rising support for Dubois, calling him a true powerhouse with knockout potential that can shift the momentum of any fight in an instant. Fox recognizes Dubois' raw strength as his biggest asset, but he's quick to point out that brute force alone won't win this war. It's not just about power, it's about timing, precision, and discipline, Fox states. Daniel must fight smart, control his aggression, and stay sharp in every exchange. Fox insists that if Dubois can execute a focused and tactical game plan, sticking to fundamentals, maintaining composure, and making the right decisions under pressure, victory is absolutely within reach. He has the tools to dominate, Fox says. If he fully taps into his potential, the entire heavyweight division could be shaken. With the stage set and the stakes sky high, all eyes now turn to Daniel Dubois. He's armed with power, belief, and the lessons of past failure. But can he conquer his demons, withstand Usyk's brilliance, and seize his moment on boxing's grandest stage? The countdown has begun. Will Dubois rise or fall? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more expert boxing analysis and fight night coverage.